everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please make sure to smash that subscribe button. And for all my returning subscribers, welcome to another video by your ultimate fave, who's doing an ultimate favorite video today. Like, are you as excited as me? Before we even move on into this video, I know that you guys have obviously seen the title of the video, and the fact that you've seen that title means that you understand that I am obviously going to be announcing the top 10 Dash Kitchen SA storytelling competition winners, but I'm going to announce them at the end. So we're going to have a normal, as per usual, like confession session, but then if you guys want to find out if you are one of the top 10 that have been selected for the actual competition, then you're going to have to stick around until the end. Are you willing to do that? You have no choice. I want you guys to watch me eat, okay? Okay guys, so if you're new here today, you will know that when I do these types of videos, I am going to be doing a mukbang. So I'm going to put out the disclaimer that you guys know that I obviously highlight those chewing sounds. I emphasize on those sounds for the purpose of a mukbang or an ASMR. So if you don't like the whole chewing sound, this video might not be for you. But if you are here for the confession session content, please be mindful of the fact that I do obviously enhance those sounds for those who actually like the chewing. And another thing, guys, I want to talk about the actual kind of position of my camera. I know that the last time that I did a mukbang, people asked me to emphasize more on the food and less on my ugly ass face, which obviously I think that's what she meant. I'm not sure. So I decided that I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys have more of a full view of what I'm gonna eat rather than have more of like a, you know, rule of third kind of setup. Okay guys, I'm really excited to do a confession session today with you guys. I'm really excited to be back with another mukbang. You guys already know which brand I'm doing, which mukbang I'm doing. So I'm just gonna open the food and have you guys see what I'm gonna be having today. It smells so good. It's literally everything one could potentially ask for. I'm not going to remove the foil underneath because it does have quite a bit of oil, so I'll keep the foil there. But just to give you guys an idea, this is what I have today. So this is what they call their lovers seafood boil. No, it's not seafood boil, their lovers boil. And now it has some macaroni and cheese, mac and cheese, yeah, with some Cajun shrimp, and then it has some lobster tails. I can see some lobster tails, I can see some mussels and some sausages. If you guys want this particular boil, it's called the Lovers Boil, and I think it costs about 500 Rand, and it's definitely enough for two. It can even be enough for three. It's not like a really like small portion, it's like absolutely big. Right, so I decided today I would do another confession session and kind of have a Valentine's theme. I know that you guys love my confession session, and I know that you guys love my mukbangs, and I can see that you guys are slowly appreciating, you know, the mesh of the two together. I'm so appreciative. But you know what, I'm too hungry to even talk. Let me just have a bite before I go too far. This is a sausage, guys. Do you guys want the first bite? I think people really like it when I give them the first bite, so chef's kiss, chef's damn kiss. I'm gonna have another sausage before I even reach your confessions, because y'all know you guys always take away my appetite. Last time you guys were sleeping with your friends' exes, you know, you guys are sleeping with your frenemies men, so I don't know. Yes! Like, I'm in love with sausages, so zip-out, zoo. Okay, I'm gonna have a bit of the mac and cheese. Now, anything with cheese is my things, and I absolutely love mac and cheese, and the Dash Kitchen mac and cheese is literally untouchable. They have this garlic infused and it's so good. And I like the fact that it's not hot today. It is a little bit oily, obviously, because I was heating it up through the oven, so don't mind all of that. The food is like piping hot. Do you guys want this piece? I feel so bad when I don't give you guys a piece, because someone is always there to ask me, where's my piece? Oh my flipping gosh. Okay, fine. I'm gonna have another piece before we really get into these confessions, because you guys know when I eat, I can't think. And you know what? I've been getting lots of DMs of people saying to me, Naledi, we love your confession session, but we beg you, please eat. And I'm like, okay, nyadla. I love the combination of the mac and cheese with the Cajun, right? With the dip and the flavor of the seafood boil, lobster, mussel, like, because that one has like a sweet flavor, and then this is like the salty. I don't. Okay, here's a mussel. Let me have a mussel, then I can start. God bless you, Dash. I gotta snap this. So without me rambling too much, let me just get into it. Let's eat. Let's do it. Okay, guys. So the first one is, Anonymous said, I think Ndikechile strong. Let me tell you something. Before we even go far, the fact that you came to me and decided to comment on my confession session and tell me you think Ukechile, it's too late. You're too far gone. Like, you are gone. If you're reading this now, it's too late. Jake said it. Ukechile mtase. You've cotched. And I'm really sorry, but you're doomed. Oh my god, this mac and cheese. This mac and cheese. The next one is, I like him, but I think I fucked up by chilling with his uncle. I don't understand. Okay, I've got too many questions out. First of all, you like him and you think you fucked up by chilling with his uncle. Did you chill with his uncle while he was there? Did he introduce you to his uncle, or you just saw his uncle at a party and decided, no, give family and chill with his uncle? Because if you did that, that's very shady. But what? Let's learn our boundaries, guys. Let me tell you something. His family members are not your family members. It's not the same in some cases, but it is the same in most. Okay, but first of all, I just think you don't have any business hanging out with his family members. Unless he is there, unless he actively brought you into that space, you have no reason being around his family members. It's weird. It's weird. Ooh. Okay guys, I'm gonna have a lobster and I'm gonna sprinkle some lemon over it because it's so delicious with that pang of lemon. Guys, when I talk about fresh seafood, this is what I'm talking about. It's so good today. The next anonymous said, this man is trying to fly me out, but I'm home and I have a strict mother. How old are you? I'm not asking this to be funny. The fact that you have a man who wants to fly you out already indicates to me that this man is old. He takes care of his business. He's all about his shmoney. And he's old. And the fact that you live at home and have a strict mother. Are you in varsity? King, what's happening? This man is trying to fly me out. Okay, so you know the man. He's not a stranger. I don't know about you, but if I was you, I'd be on that plane. I'd be like, Mama, you're not getting in the way of my happiness. Chief. No, I'm kidding. You guys know that my stepmom nor my biological mother, that would never fly. The next anonymous said, I'm spending it, which I'm assuming is Valentine's Day, with someone's boyfriend. So it's payback time. When are we gonna pay back to the Lord? When are we gonna pay back in prayer instead of trying to kill each other emotionally? But squingy babes. All change. All saver. Dude, be the all saver and just dribble everybody involved. I'm kidding. The next anonymous. Ooh, here's a lobster. You know what? I thank dear God for the men who have fallen in love with me, because I'm pretty sure they look at me now and they think, Naledi eating on screen, that's kind of a little bit on brand for her. Like, I broke up with my unromantic ex 2 weeks ago so that I could accept and freely go to a Valentine's Day getaway with another guy. You know what? That's wild. It's the gall. It's the audacity. It's the pride. I'm proud. You know what? Don't even sit and go, Naledi, why are you condoning this? Men have always been selfish, so I always condone women who are selfish. I mean, though, wait for it though, they're still the peak of the story. She says, I'm still going, God, I miss my ex. It's simple, writing. As soon as you come back from the Valentine's Day getaway, you hit up your ex, man. You start with the WhatsApp status, comment on one of his WhatsApp statuses, comment on one of his stories, just chill and say, I know that we broke up, but I miss what we had. You know what, girl? DM me for those pointers, I got you. You know, I don't know a lot of things, but if there's one thing that I know, it's how to nginga and go back to my mans. Okay, my mans is my mans is my mans. No one's going to tell me shit. When I want my toxic ass nigga back, I want him back. And there's none of you 63,000 people watching this channel will tell me that I can't take my ex back. Me, I'll take him back if I want to take him back. No, but obviously, I'm not saying that that's what I want to do. But if I wanted to do it, you better know. So you're going on the Valentine's Day and you still miss your ex. It's completely normal. If anything, you know what, girl? Just close your eyes and bear through it, because the Valentine's Day getaway is definitely worth it. I'm not even going on a Valentine's Day getaway. Like, I'm just gonna be here, wilding. I can't get my married ex off my mind. Were you part of the last confession session with the married exes? Guys, leave these niggas! She said, I can't get my married ex off my mind. I ended it 3 years ago. Unloid. I'm gonna be dead honest with you. And you see, I'm not even laughing anymore, because it's 3 years. That's a long time. And the fact that you're still here thinking about a man who left you 3 years ago, or whom you left 3 years ago. Oh no, yeah. I mean, there's no other explanation. I mean, there is an explanation that you can't get over him because he was amazing. I mean, that possibility is there. But if you're thinking like me, like the psycho that I am, it only makes sense for Holoide, dude. It only makes sense. Togaza Koko, go see what's going on. Samba by the river. I don't know. Just 3 years is too long to be thinking about him. But would he lawyer you for 3 years? Where does he get the stamina? He'd have to Togoza, go to the river, say your name multiple times. You can't be hungover for 3 years. You're just in love with him. Is this me eating macaroni like I'm eating pap? Yes, it is. That's how versatile Dash Kitchen is, okay? Okay, the next anonymous said, I'm currently dating my cousin. This is why my frontal keeps melting off, you know? Like, this is exactly why my frontal won't keep down. No, it's exactly for these things. It's exactly for these statements, you guys. Where do I start reporting this when it starts getting uncomfortable? Let me go through a few more and then I'll call it a day, because I think then this video I more so want to talk about like the competition and what it entails, announce the top 10, you know, type of setup. Today I'll cut it a little bit shorter than I normally do. I will. So Anonymous said, I'm falling in love with a married guy. We haven't even kissed, but he just makes me happy. I seem to attract guys who are dating or married. Am I meant to be an honorary side chick? No. Men are just nasty like that. Men will approach you knowing very well they've got a partner. So it's not you supposed to be like, it's not you meaning to be an honorary side chick. Oh my god, the English. It's more so, why are the men so comfortable in approaching you when they know that they've got something stable at home? Honorary side chick, no, I don't vibe with that. If a nigga comes to you knowing very well he's got a hand, then his story better make sense. Anonymous said, I want to fix my relationship with my boyfriend more than anything at the moment. Totally get you. fix it. If you love him, you fight for him. You love him, you fight for him. He cancelled our date because he's broke. By next year, I'll have a side. I'm tired of suffering. Okay, busy. I don't know what to say because I'm stuck between two personalities right now. I'm stuck between my sweetie personality that says, as a matter of fact, if that nigga ain't doing shit for you, but also I'm stuck between the he is vulnerable and honest enough to tell you that he doesn't have money. So maybe begazela a bit or have a conversation with him and say, you know what, babe, how's about, you know, we try and meet each other halfway, but if you're tired of suffering, that's on you, girl. I hear you, but let's give him kudos for the fact that he really doesn't have money. It's not because he doesn't want to. Some men just have money but they don't want to go out with you. I just recently got back with my ex. Stupid me just texted my ex. Hi, you guys are triggering me. Oh my god. Okay, so one anonymous one said, I recently got back with my ex. I know the good girl Naledi's Clown Academy won't approve. I would approve. You know what, guys, one of my good friends got back together with her ex, and when she said we align with your exes, I almost did a chechela morao. I won't even lie. I was this close. I was this close to texting my ex back. It was the fear of, yo, what if he doesn't respond? It was the fear that had me think, you know what, actually, nah, fuck that. My pride wouldn't let me. Yo, eish. Oh. Yeah. Okay, Anonymous said, stupid me just texted my ex only for him to reply with a long cry with me. This is why texting your ex doesn't work for everyone. Like, there are the exceptions to the rule, and you and me, my baby, we are not the exceptions. We are the rule. Oh my gosh, you know what the funny thing is? You guys are confessing things that are so sad. I thought you guys were gonna confess your kinkiest sex room positions. I really thought you guys were gonna go haywire. You guys are sad. Y'all are like sad. Y'all are missing your exes hectically. Okay, Anonymous said, I have a huge crush on this guy. Yo, guys 10, city boys 10, city girls 0. No, guys, we're losing. Let's pick up the group average here. A lot of you are going back to your exes. It's the Mercury retrograde. It was the Mercury retrograde, and the moon was in Scorpio, if I'm not mistaken. So everything was obviously very emotional. We all texted our exes. I know, because I also felt the need. Like, I felt like I deserve closure. No, I'm just gonna call him. You know, I'm just gonna call him. I just wanna talk to him. But then, hey, don't let that temporary insanity get to you. Rest. So, hi, Bo. The other one is so fed up. Like, Anonymous is fed up. She has started with Dololoke for 3 years dating. She's fed up, guys. Uti, it's a cheesy day. Now I followed suit. But deep down, I want one. No, why did you follow suit? Don't ever be a cool girl. How many times have I told you guys to stop being cool girls? Just stop it. Damn. Every woman deserves a Valentine's Day gift. Even a Valentine's Day rose, a Valentine's Day text. Text is a bit too, it's lazy. Every woman deserves something special. Every woman deserves to know that they loved on that day. Men know very well that it's a woman's day. It's a woman's world. Dun, dun, dun. Think of that song, but in that particular, obviously, then it would be like, it's not a man's world. I mean, it's a man's world, but it's like a woman's day. I don't know. I think I had too much brutal. Whoa. Anonymous said, I want to be your Valentine. As in, he wants to be my Valentine. Oh, he said, I want you to be my Valentine. Yes, you know, it's such a weird feeling to be shelled on the camera, because the spot is still open, Anonymous. Submit, and let's see if you make it through to, you know, the second round. You know what? I'm reading the last one and I'm done because I took 2 cans of this Alkizi and I'm feeling wheezy. I am in love with a person I'll never get back with the clownery. Honestly, I relate. No, not that it's me. I hear your chat. I just want to help you. Like, I just want to let you know that someone there understands. Not that I relate, but I get it. I was in love with someone I was with for a long time after we broke up, and you know, I had to rock up, like I had to rock, like stone up. I had to, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with being in love with someone you'll never get back. It's just about waking up and having to accept the fact that you guys are never gonna get back together. And that has been the hardest lesson God has thrown at me, but it's definitely been the best one because I've thrown myself into a lot of other things that I love about myself and my life. Even though there are times where nothing will fill that void, but you can fill that void with other things that don't have to be the void. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna give you an example. Let's take this mouse. It's my little brother's mouse, by the way. My little brother, Refilwe. I can't call him the nickname that we gave him at home as a baby because apparently he's too cool for school for that. Anyway, this is Refilwe Jr.'s mouse. Now imagine this mouse being the void. Now currently the mouse is full. Now take away everything, break up, and now it's just this mouse, right? It's still covered. I know I'm doing some extremely stupid marketing management little theory that don't make no damn sense. If you fill the mouse up with everything else that isn't in relation to your ex, about your ex, about the love that you shared, it fills up. It might not look like a mouse, it might be a different color, but the void won't be there anymore, and you won't be so sad about having a void there. A lot of the time we're sad about the absence, not necessarily sad about the person in question. Some people, they are the exception to the rule. But one thing I've learned was that, you know, you can love someone and you can manifest the future with them, and no matter how hard you cry for God's tears, if it's really not meant to happen, it's not gonna happen. And you just need to pray about it and be thankful that every day you wake up, and even that though you're sad, you know that happy days are coming. Telo the DJ once tweeted, "Izinyembezi as well pants," and I never forgot that saying. I had never heard it before. Nakam sort, right? And I read it and I read it and I read it, and I was like, yes, guys, this is so true. You know, we cry all the time. We cry when days are dark, right? We cry when life is hard. But sooner or later, God doesn't let you go through the struggle forever. God holds your hand. God is more powerful and stronger than any human being who walks this earth. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's the Alpha and the Omega. And I'm not gonna preach to you guys, but what I learned is that even when I thought God had given up on me, He hadn't given up on me yet. He was giving me time to fully embrace the gifts that He was going to give to me when I was ready. If God had given me half the things that He gave me now back then, I wouldn't have received it, I wouldn't have appreciated it, and I wouldn't have worked hard for it. Do you understand? It comes with a lot of breaking down to come back up, and it's okay. Feel whatever you need to feel. I still go through the motions, guys. I'm not sitting here being funny. Some days I don't want to record these funny videos for you guys, but I do it because I know that you guys bring me the joy that has filled that void. Oh, powerful. Is someone slow clapping up in there? Is someone going? I'm gonna need all 63,000 of you to start clapping right the fuck now. I just preached. I just gave the tea. What? I got goosebumps. But anyway, guys, that is it. I've reached the end of this mukbang. I stopped eating a while ago, and I think it was because I started ingesting alcohol, one, but I had so much macaroni and cheese. Like, it was actually so delicious. Actually, like, this has been one of the best boils I've gotten from Dash Kitchen, to be really honest with you. This is definitely my favorite. I really do hope they keep this on the menu, because this lover's boil is everything that I've ever enjoyed from Dash Kitchen, except the cheese dogs. So it's the macaroni with the Cajun shrimp, and it's the lobster boil, because I feel like Dash Kitchen has picked up that I love lobster boils. But anyway, now that the video is done, we are finito. I need to announce the top 10 Dash Kitchen storytelling competition. Dash Kitchen storytelling competition. That rhymed. The top 10 winners who are obviously eligible for the final of the story time. Now, if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, please do go follow Dash Kitchen SA on Instagram. It's _SA, and keep up with the competition that they're currently running for this Valentine's Day festive season. I think for the month of February, if I'm not mistaken. So Dash Kitchen was running this competition, and obviously they gave me a list of the top 10 YouTubers. I haven't seen the list yet. I'm only going to read it now. I'm actually really weirded out. Like, apparently there were like over, I don't know how many thousands, like tens and thousands of entries, right? But for the fact that they managed to pick 10, it was actually super wild to me. So I'm going to tell you what's going to happen now. So if you do follow me, please follow Dash Kitchen. I'm going to announce the top 10 winners who are eligible to tell a story time. Now what they're going to do is they're going to produce a story time of their own choosing, but obviously in relation to love, because it is the month of February. So I'm going to give you examples. I know you guys are probably thinking, oh my God, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? But before I get there, let me just announce the top 10. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Because I'm dead ass ready. The top 10 finalists who made it onto the Dash Kitchen SA storytelling competition are the I didn't see the list. Okay, so the first finalist is definitely Siyamthanda Ndamase, and if you guys know why I did that, then you guys know that Siyamthanda Ndamase is actually one of my good friends. I didn't even know she entered. I was told I can't enter. Conflict of interest. Fair enough. It makes all the sense in the world. The second finalist is definitely Mzwandile And Siza, and I think their YouTube channel is called Mzwandile And Siza. The third finalist is, I'm not even gonna say his Twitter name, I'm gonna say his YouTube name. I think it's Asisipho Burwana. I don't know if it's Burwana or Burwana, but it's Asisipho. I love Asisipho. I follow him on Twitter, I follow him on Instagram, I follow him everywhere. I love how he tells stories. I can't understand a lot of the time because he speaks Xhosa, but I definitely rewind and rewind and rewind so that I can hear him speak again and again and again. And if you guys think I'm lying, my last video, I used Asisipho as one of my memes. I absolutely love him. This is gonna be a tough competition. I'm gonna need to be on the panel or something. The next finalist who made it obviously onto the Dash Kitchen storytelling competition is Mthembu. And then the next finalist on the YouTube challenge competition, or the storytelling challenge, is Lindopariss. Okay, I don't see her YouTube channel anywhere on the link. However, her Instagram name is Lindopariss with a double S at the end, and she also made it. I think maybe her YouTube channel is also Lindopariss. The next finalist that made it, hallelujah. The next finalist that made it, I also know her. She's a makeup enthusiast and I love her work. Is Palesa Legodi. Oh my goodness. Yes, sweetie, yes! The next finalist is, oh my goodness, it's Oh Small Stuff. Oh Small Stuff is also one of the finalists. If you guys go onto YouTube and you watch South African storytelling, she is in one of the top. So that's really cool. Hey, but she's too much of a good storyteller. The next finalist, guys, on obviously the competition is Tkay Kaula. So I'm not entirely sure what her YouTube page is, but I'll probably find it. I'll put it in. It's Tkay Kaula. The second last finalist is Xoxo. Yes, I think I said that right. Xoxo. I'm not entirely sure what her YouTube page is. It's not on her bio. It's just, I just see YouTuber. So well done. Hey! Oh, no, sorry, wrong person. I thought the last entrance was Belindah Gama, but it's actually Belindah Gama. there are so many Gamas. So the last entry for the storytime telling competition is Belindah Gama, and I think her YouTube page, which is also on her bio, is Belindah Gama. If you guys are probably wondering how to access them, don't worry, I'll have them all tagged in the description box below. I have to, I know I always say that and I never do it, but I have to this time. Well done to all the finalists. I'm really happy to see some familiar names there. But I am also excited to see what the other finalists are going to bring to the table, because the people who have been selected are people who are great storytellers. Well, from the ones that I recognize, their story times are definitely off the charts. But I'm looking forward to what everybody else has to bring to the table. I'm really excited to obviously be here and watch your stories. I'm going to be watching all of your stories. But in case anyone wants to know what to do in terms of obviously your story time, so all the finalists are going to be required to upload a story time onto their respective YouTube channels between 20 and 25 minutes, obviously, so we can watch them and, you know, engage. But I think the main thing that I should be telling you guys is that please center your story time around love. So whether it's the worst breakup, whether it's how you met your partner, whether it's the most kinkiest story, you know, I mean, Valentine's is about love, but we don't have to limit it to just love. But if you are wondering what the theme is, what we'll be looking out for, we'll definitely be looking out for a very heated story time, but I think they'll also be looking out for the elements and the theme of love. So keep that in mind when you tell your story time. We really hope you guys bring the juice, and please follow _kitchen_SA because they are going to communicate how we are basically going to be tallying up the votes. First things first, _kitchen SA is definitely going to have a _TV YouTube page, where obviously that YouTube page, which will be linked in terms of all their social media, following the story times and following obviously watching those story times, it will be linked on all their social media pages, and people will be allowed to vote from one portal. That allows obviously the even distribution, that allows for obviously even the smaller YouTubers to get a fair shot and a fair chance, because I know that we do have some big names up in there. We do have some fairly big YouTubers that are obviously on that list. So yes guys, I really hope the best storyteller wins. I mean but thank you so much for everyone who watched the confession session today and the mukbang challenge. Thank you so much to _kitchen SA for sending me the Lovers Seafood Boil, which is centered around their Valentine's Day special. Make sure to get it. It's really good in terms of pricing and the number of people, but most importantly, thank you so much to _kitchen SA for allowing me to announce the top 10 finalists. I'm so excited to see what you guys have to bring. I definitely will be communicating. We definitely will be selecting a winner, but we will be watching all your story times. I'm looking forward to them, and may the best storyteller win. And that's it guys. I really hope that you like and share and subscribe to the page. But until then, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much, and goodbye.